guys, welcome back to my channel. Wait. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to have kind of a very interesting topic. With me is my Nigerian brother. We actually school together, and today we thought about doing this kind of random, more of podcast or something. Things that actually shocked us when we first came. First time, like the first day I actually stepped in China, it was at the airport. Yeah, whatever happened was, so when I landed at the airport and I was like changing my flight to come now to my city is on the north side. So I was looking for like how to get to my gate. So the first shock I met everybody smoking in the airport. I was surprised. Back at home you can never find such kind of thing. People are just smoking. In fact, they have this smoking zone in the airport. People are just smoking. It's just a normal day back. And I was like, what is happening here? Is it like a
So I have to say, I went through hell at the airport. Language barrier, my network, I don't have internet, so I was going through stress. I was just confused. I just have a friend, yeah, a male friend that just assists me. He shared me his hotspot, whatever. Then I have to talk to my agent. Then I landed safely, but I was so stressed. And honestly, that cigarette part stressed me because when I entered the taxi too, the man was just
like very normal day here in China. Cigarette is everywhere. It's a normal thing. Even there, every time you take even taxi, you say, can I offer you a cigarette if you're not smoking? They'll be like, do you smoke? Do you want to take this cigarette? And they'll be giving you cigarette. Also, this culture shock and the language. I didn't know anything. The only thing I could say is ni hao. Now, what will ni hao even help me? I want to ask, which is my gate? But you don't know something. Now the internet is not working at all, at all. You're wondering where will I start? You cannot find Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is not. It was really hard. Now I started you are like using sign language. You start using sign language and be like, how do I go? And then you just I
yeah,
try
something
to
like this, as if you are deaf or something like that. You just like,
yeah, like that.
you get.
Like literally sign language, and then you show them my ticket. I'm going to this place. Show me,
Mm.
please. That's how I ended up to get my plane to come to the food. Hey, Africa, we are just used to fufu and all those kind of things.
Egusi, okra, like our own food from back home.
Yeah.
But later on, it was so hard or difficult. Even when me myself, I arrived at the school, the kind of food they were giving me self, but I have to manage because there's nothing to do at that time, like
Mm.
just for a
Yeah.
while. Can I ask you a question? But you love China, right?
I do love
Why do
China.
you like China?
Ah, the education here is actually very cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
It's cheaper than most of these places, and
Mm-hmm.
even life. I like for us back there, ourselves here. It's not like it is big city, so it
Mm-hmm.
is cheaper. Like, I think the reason why I actually
So
love education.
peaceful.
Very peaceful. Everything is cheap. That's the good side of. Apart from language barrier,
Mm.
we manage. Right now, we know at least two or three words, right? You
Yeah,
can
of
at
course.
least
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
even
I can go out, buy things, like few. Like I can at least I can talk. Like
yeah, you can
so.
say some few words now. We can manage right now. I think few years down the line, we are doing better than
Yeah, but
before.
I think the only problem in this China, I think, is the kind of food. Because honestly, for me, I don't eat Chinese food.
Hmm.
It's very difficult, and we buy our own African food here in China. It's so expensive, like so very expensive,
Yeah, the
very
African food, yeah.
expensive.
The
So,
African food here
but
is
when it comes
pricey.
to Chinese food, honestly, it's very cheap,
Mm.
affordable.
The Chinese food is very cheap. A lot of it, rice, you just can. Rice is like one kwai, even two kwai,
You
and
can manage. You can even use 100 yuan in naira. I think that's like about 20K. Some people can use that 100 kwai to eat like maybe for a week, but
yeah, that's the culture. Like more of struggle. Like every person has different struggle. Personally, I can eat Chinese food, but not every Chinese food. There are some I can eat, but not. They're actually nice. We eat there. There's a lot of chicken here. Hey, chicken is plenty. It is
it's
plenty.
normal. Like
Yeah, chicken and pork.
yeah, but
Yeah, pork. Pork is also a lot. So most of the time, the food we eat, if you can, we cook a lot of rice and what. That is actually the good side. It's very cheap. The language was the culture shock and whatever. And yeah, for me personally, also another shock about them how chicken is very cheap here and pig. Back at home, hey,
very cheap.
chicken you can just see it in holidays, something like that. You cannot just find chicken in
Yeah.
normal days. Normal days. Like here, you even eat chicken and get tired of eating chicken. Like literally, you just get tired of eating chicken because
Mhm.
every day chicken, 10 kwai, 1 kwai. You cannot miss something to eat every day. Like my brother here, he eats chicken all the time.
Of course, of course.
With the,
Because
even
that's
though
what, yeah, I can afford it. You understand?
even that egusi or wherever they cook with, it is chicken
Chicken,
and fish or
fish, yeah, fish.
wherever
Because
they.
yeah, fish is actually cheap too. Yeah, ice
Mm,
fish, like
mm. So
proper.
that's the more of like it was also apart from part of culture shock, apart from the
Mm.
language and the smoking. Another culture is how proteins are just cheap. Hey, I'm not even forget to mention the eggs. Eggs is also
Hey, another
cheap.
very,
Hey,
ah,
for us, we cannot just be eating eggs like that back at home. If I
of
can just
course.
tell the truth,
Yeah, yeah,
back
you're
at
not
home, you
lying.
cannot just
Like
eat
my
egg.
sister now, my big sister, she can eat like 10 egg at once.
Mm.
You understand?
Yeah, literally. Because
Yeah,
eggs,
true. Even me, yeah, it's true.
it's very cheap. Like this kind of protein. That's another culture shock for us. Chicken. Hey, I cannot even remember how we can just buy chicken. Ay, maybe once, not even in a month. Maybe after some time before you eat chicken.
Yeah, but when it comes to their beef, it's so fucking expensive.
Hey,
Like
beef is
very expensive.
expensive.
Very when it comes to their beef like goat meat is fucking expensive.
Yeah, that
I
one
think
is.
it's cheaper back in Africa than here.
Yeah, I don't know
So
why. Beef is
it's
very
very
expensive.
expensive, yeah,
It's only
very.
yeah, it's only chicken and pork and
And
eggs.
fish is
Yeah, then
and
fish.
their tomatoes,
Yeah,
whatever, like all
those
those
one.
ones are in
Yeah,
normal prices. Their rice, everything is
everything. That's
normal.
among the things we found here. Ah, it's very a little bit of
Their
culture shock.
drinks, their burger,
Yeah,
everything is in
and yeah,
normal
actually, you mentioned the drinks, and it reminded me another shock. It is how much beer is equivalent to
cheap.
Coke.
Yeah,
Beer and Coke price,
it's the same.
they're just the same. You ever choose to buy Coke or
Or
you're
you
buying
drink beer,
beer?
yeah, true.
Because the price is just the same. Like literally back home, you cannot be buying beer like that, like
No,
random,
no, no, no.
like that. Beer is very, very expensive. Or any other alcoholic drinks is very expensive. But here, beer, even someone can just offer you for free.
Yeah, of course.
Because they have that culture of when they are eating, cheers to beer
Especially when you're
and
with a Chinese, you guys
mm,
like in a restaurant, they will offer you beer,
mm,
offer you cigarette, offer you food, but they don't
every
offer money. That's
yeah.
one thing about their people.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You cannot that one.
Mm.
But beer and everything, hey, it's a big culture shock for us. Beer and alcohol is just a normal thing, and they have a lot of brands, a lot of brands of beers. Whichever you want, you can just find it. It's actually how much is two kwai or something.
Like
Eh,
2.5, 3 quiet.
kind of things we kind of observed like randomly that happens here in China. And it's actually you can see food is cheap, like
Mm.
apart from language barrier, but literally everything is just okay,
Yeah.
and they are very friendly, by the way.
Very, yeah.
They are very friendly. They are very friendly people. Yeah, so we are just talking about like random conversation
Yeah.
about China,
Our
and
experience.
yeah, the first time we landed, that's the kind of things that actually shock us. Like brother from Nigeria, just
Mm.
random conversation
Yeah.
about our experience in China. And we'll see you in the next video. We are talking about just random
Yeah, yeah,
experiences
yeah.
in China. Thank you
Yeah.
for watching.
And thanks to my director.
See you in the next